matchup go from like really bad to like even or maybe Cloud wins.
That sounds really unfun to play.
Because the one thing is that if Cloud and Roy jump at each other, Roy should win that every time by pressing A. Because that's just going to beat like everything Cloud does unless they jump from so far away that I can get a fair out, right? Because my nair's smaller than Roy's nair somehow. And so I just get hit and then I get taken for a ride, right? But if I don't jump and I dash back, I go, my ankles don't get clipped by Roy's nair, and Roy's nair's too short when he's rising. He can do falling nairs, but not rising ones. And then I press side B and it just beats it because it's bigger.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, 23% skill, baby.
Alright, so we got Floop and Big Zeke. I'm guessing this will be Diddy Game & Watch.
Yeah, I don't know who plays who here, except apparently I'm playing a Shoto in Winners Finals. Unless he tries to make me play against a character I don't like, but my character crushes him, so it's fine.
Elliot has so many characters. It's not just Shoto.
The character I like facing least is Jigglypuff because it feels like I don't get to let them play the game. Like, if I let Jigglypuff play the game, I die. But I'm Cloud, so I just don't let Jigglypuff play the game. It's like, okay, one of us is having fun here.
Alright, this will either be like a super fast match or really slow. Because Zeke plays a very patient Diddy.
And you think Floop has a good punish game?
I think Floop's punish game's alright.
Well, I was going to say, what makes you think it could go fast? Because I feel like this is a matchup that is very, very... Because Game Watch just spends the whole time trying to like bucket Banana or like play around it somehow, but I don't think he needs a punish off it. And so it's like you can't jump at Diddy's shield, and Diddy's goal is to pull Banana and set up offense with it. And so Game Watch, however, if you try to Banana point blank, you actually get hit free up out of shield. Banana point blank is like minus enough to do that. So you end up with this really weird dynamic where if Diddy's close, he can't throw Banana onto shield, and if he's far, then Game Watch might be able to threaten bucket. And so, like, I don't know what would make this go fast except Floop edge guarding, or I guess Big Zeke finding like, angel drops. And for those who don't know, angel drops a ledge trap setup where you Z drop dare, and the Banana can catch like a ledge jump or a ledge drop aerial. I mean, the dare goes on.
Yeah.
And if they don't do it, you recatch the Banana with the dare, and you can hit a ledge hang there, or at least you're like probably fighting against like a neutral stance or roll. So. There's that up B I mentioned, you just upbeat the Banana itself, so.
It's one of the hardest things about this matchup as Diddy is trying to stay away from shield, because that up B is...
Yeah, I've heard some people say that this matchup's actually bad for Diddy, and every time I watch Diddy Game & Watch in Arizona, it's just a player with the tag Jumbo Jack just destroying like Game & Watchers, and like, Arizona's like, for a while was considered best Game & Watch, tag Skyler, some people might know him. He goes Incineroar against Jumbo Jack a lot of the time, and does better than he does with Game & Watch. So... I thought this matchup was supposed to be atrocious for Game & Watch because it's just like Diddy's like, my fair is really good at stuffing out your airspace, and then how do those barrels not go that high for how much charge they had? Did he like hold down or something?
The thing that with barrels is like, if you charge them, like with barrels you can just go straight up, but if you like angle the barrels and go like sideways, you can like go across the entire stage.
Barrels in this game for whatever reason are insane horizontally, and you can go across like all of Fountain of Dreams with virtually no charge.
Yeah.
But you don't go very high, so you often do a double jump. And it's funny because he also has Monkey Flip to support his horizontal recovery. So Diddy's horizontal recovery is among the best in the game when you just need horizontal. Like, for whatever reason, Diddy outdoes DK's horizontal recovery in this game. Which is just like bizarre in my head, but like sure, it's fine. This is fine. But yeah. One of the other things is that I don't even know what Game Watch... Like, when I play Game Watch, my Game Watch is terrible, and I don't know what I'm actually supposed to look... Good wall cling. He can make his back with a good recovery. Oh, a little too much horizontal, but you saw he almost had the height. So, it was a good idea. He made the right decision. Just a little bit of the execution's off, but it's a situation that you don't practice because you don't want it to happen. And so, yeah, that will kill if you're not careful. I got hit by down throw upper at 140 once, so I was like, oh, I didn't. That's a thing. So, Game Watch also very, very light. So, down tilt up smash will kill probably. Banana up smash, just raw up smash almost does.
Another thing you can do is you can just do down tilt back air at ledge.
Oh yeah,
that will obliterate Game & Watch.
Down tilt fair is also easy to input. Will obliterate everything. That won't kill yet, but it's close. Well, if he doesn't mash out of it.
Ooh, I thought he was going to go for up tilt after that because it's 0.
Oh, I thought he could go for down tilt because it's 0 and faster than up tilt. But yeah, that's frame neutral, I believe. But if someone mashes any button, if trying to mash out, then
that happened to me so many times.
I've had it where I try to jab Diddy and somehow he like low profiles it and hits me with down tilt. I'm just like, well, I'm not sure if that's some spacing issue or if I screwed up, but maybe I was too slow because they're both frame 4. But yeah, I totally get why Diddy would shield it though because Game Watch have frame 3 and you don't want to get jab into something silly. Even just more jab is raw damage, and in this matchup, I feel like Diddy's a character who actually does care about percent a lot. Like, unless you can find some crazy dare, like nair dare thing at the ledge, I feel like he's a character who has to work for most of his percent. Like he does 20% really fast, and if you get looped into it, he can take 40 really fast. Like he's at 60 now, but you have to. That's like two neutral wins and a read and disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
And like don't get me wrong, Diddy has a lot of twist cover advantage, like really strong, but it's still just like he's not gonna hit you with a Ganon Fair and do 20% on his own and combo into it. He's got to work for it.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, I think he's good at making Game & Watch very uncomfortable and neutral. Like Floop has like made some good decisions, and you know he had the lead for a while, but I can't really tell you what Floop is doing that's good to approach because it feels like there's not a good answer. Because of that ginormous aerial. Like you can try to turtle, but if Diddy doesn't jump, then Diddy can run under your up smash or threaten down to landing. Great coverage there. Zeke realized that Floop was in a bad position and decided to cover the roll out because the roll out was the option that. If you roll in, he's already under you and he can get more charge on it, so he tried to give him less time to charge, but it was still enough to get the kill. Because the rollout also there, none of these areas are going to kill her except possibly some kind of down air up air. So like you get back air though, you're fine, and that's why Zeke took the higher reward option of the up smash.
I just saw the stream title, and I just saw TH, and I didn't realize it was Thor at first, so I thought you put the football in the stream title.
I should have.
Thor, do I need to go hold his hand and be like, I picked up a football? I picked up the football?
You should like palm his head and just like lift him.
That sounds like it would put a tremendous strain on his neck, so I'll pass. Alright, we got Game 2 small battlefield.
Grab his legs, too. That would be
I'll also be honest, I'm not great at figuring out like stage counter picks for all like matchups. I know characters and I know what I do, but what I do is, did they ban Kalos? No. Alright, let's go to Kalos. Unless they didn't ban Lilat, and I think they might be bad there. It's my whole game plan. And I like Lilat too. Like I will go to Lilat happily, I don't ban it.
Fuck you.
Alright, the other commentators are looking at me like there is something like wrong with me.
You know, I can understand it, but like
I just think it's a triplat that doesn't inspire death combos off the top, and Cloud's really good at sharking every single one of those platforms. And in Smash 4, remember, before I played Cloud, who I played Cloud and Pikachu, I was just Pikachu. And you know who's really good on Lilat in Smash 4?
Would it be Pikachu by chance?
Yes! So I just like that stage, and I was just like, I think this stage, and you know, I play other characters on it sometimes for fun, but it's like, this is a matchup where I do not think Lilat would be good for either character particularly, because both of their short hop aerials get stuffed by the other person ducking in the corner, and Game Watch and low profile Diddy stuff, and Diddy crouching in the corner with Banana sounds like a nightmare for Game Watch to deal with anything besides Bucket, which then Diddy just drop aerials his face because Bucket has some back. So it's like, if you lose the lead, you lose. And I don't think either player wants to do it the way they were playing Game 1. So it makes sense that was not. I don't even know if it's legal here, honestly. I haven't read the thing very close because I've just won every game into ban stuff, and then people take me back to PS2, and I'm like, okay. Or we played a game. I played one person who took me to Northern Cave Game 1, and then we played on as a gentleman, and then we played on Small Battlefield. And Jay Strudel and I, we did a Small Battlefield 2 games, and yeah, it was the K-Rool who did Northern Cave Game 1. We then reset out of Small Battlefield, so we had to pick it a second time so that we could play on environmental noises.
Oh yeah, that is the football.
Yes, that was a good up smash. That was like good shield pressure with like that's one thing that Diddy has going for him in Smash a lot is that Game Watches used to be like I'm safe in shield because I can just up you, but when you throw it on a platform, you can up you out of there and you're above Diddy and have to land. And Diddy's up air is like pretty good horizontally, and so are his other aerials. So Key coming down is like it's okay, but also Banana just beats Key on the way down, like straight up. You throw the banana and then Diddy gets a free aerial. So like from directly below.
Yeah, I've heard from a lot of Diddy players that they think his up air is his worst aerial, and that's a good sign because up air is still pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, that's like when Cloud players are like his fair is bad. I'm like, first of all, his fair is not bad, but second, or his dare is bad. I'm like, those are really good aerials, and that means all your aerials are good.
I was about to say, they're both massive, and they both spike.
Like they all like the new Clouds all complain about Nair because it's small, and that's a stupid thing. But like the good Clouds, I usually hear it's like fair's like so easy to parry or whatever. It's like not really, but whatever. Or like dare's just lagging. It's like not really. But yeah, Diddy, I can see his work rate being fair for sure because dare's like actually really good. It's pretty fast. Nair is amazing for combos.
Yes.
And it's a great reversal when you're in a combo and you just fast fall Nair. And then, you know, it's like a read, right, where they expect an air dodge and you Nair instead. And then Fair Bear, the Smash 4 main phase is still work. Game Watch worst aerial? I don't even know. It's probably...
Oh!
Is it Bomb?
Yeah, it's probably Bomb. I missed credit card.
It's funny because everyone says that, and Meister's like, Bomb is so good now. And it's like, yeah, I mean, that's probably true, but back air is amazing for spacing. Like, it's not super safe on the shield, like, frame-wise, but you get the horizontal thing. Key is terrifying. I don't even know if Key's good, it's just terrifying. And up air is on Nair obviously insane for, like, extending advantage, so. Floop's making some really good decisions here, but the problem is that none of his airs except fair kill. Mm-hmm. So it's just like you can make all these good decisions, but unless you get like last hit of turtle without the landing hitbox, you don't have a way to. Well, that was really good. I'll stop talking. He's just like, yeah, I'm gonna kill him right now. And that's the other thing is that a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you can't hit Game Watcher's shield because or something. It's like just swing near his shield at a range where up he doesn't hit. But if he jumps at you, he gets hit, and suddenly that makes Game Watcher's like shield pressure a lot worse. And that's exactly what Big Zeke is doing, or Game Watcher's out of shield a lot worse. And that's exactly what Big Zeke's doing. You can up-B those down tilts maybe, but like, does up-B zero even lead to anything? You're gonna put yourself in disadvantage. I don't know.
I don't think you are, because then you can just key down.
Probably, but I'm just talking about like how frame negative it is. Like, are you safe on hit?
Oh yeah.
Because like, I'm not even saying do you want to combo. I'm just like saying can you get down before Diddy does? Because otherwise, Diddy, you have to land against Diddy, and landing against Diddy, that's asking you to like parry down tilt up smash or just straight up smash. Good bomb pressure there though, because bomb is the move where you have to swing at it to get rid of it, but you got that mix up in the corner where you're still at percent where Nair's going to combo, so if you try to swing at the fair and he instead Nairs, then you just get hit by Nair, because Nair's actually pretty big horizontally, even though it doesn't look like it, at least the last hit. Alright, banana down smash will do it from either character. Okay, that's the safe button. Yep. Oh wow, I thought he lived that, but that makes sense. That's the mix-up, right? Down up smash is something like -4 on block, and so you can press a fast button after it, and you have to keep holding shield, but you don't want to get shield poke. And maybe that was a shield poke. I assume Big Zeke tried to jump out of there. Because what you could do is you could expect another up smash, and if he does up smash, down smash, your full hop, you can commit to dare up air. And if he does another up smash, you just double jump away, and you're fine, right? You're totally fine. So I think he tried to jump, it was a little slow, because up smash does have a big chunk of shield. Not as much as Pikachu's dash attack for no reason, but you know, it has a lot. Because it's just so much damage. So, alright, game 3, I have no idea, we're back to PS2. Good. I think PS2 is relatively really good for Diddy. There are certainly characters that I think probably benefit from it more, but I would say that if you know what to as Diddy, you never go wrong with PS2.
In the last like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Because we've seen that up smash reaches through the platforms. You can tech chase with Banana really strong there when he used to have the infinite, it was even better. Yeah, you can down throw tech chase on the platforms at 0 potentially, and tech chase into like dare barrels or whatever.
Yeah.
Game Watch might be too floaty, but I'm pretty sure that would work on Fox at like 10. And just like, Fox has to tech now. Have fun. Alright, so... Oh, that will do it. Yep, when you get hit out of barrels like that, it depends. Sometimes the animation is not that laggy, sometimes it's really laggy. It was laggy enough to cripple Big Zeke's recovery. So
I see what he was going for there.
yeah, and this is the thing with the matchups. When you have the lead, but Diddy has Banana, do you really want to approach him? Not, because the thing is, Diddy Banana throw out of shield. It's like I think it actually still has the shield grab penalty. Like someone said, item throw still have shield grab penalty in this game, which you may be able to avoid 3 frames of by doing a jump cancel throw out of shield, where you jump and then throw on the first frame jump spot. But it's like, it's really good, and Game Watch is like, it's definitely going to punish back air on shield. It's going to punish a forward air if it's not super spaced, and his nair's like -5 or something, so it's very close to punishing nair at worst, and it might be a true punish. And it's just like, so that means you have nothing that you can do to his shield except up-B it, which then you're above Diddy and you have to land. So this is that's one of those things that I think it's hard for Game Watch to actually abuse the lead unless he also gets the banana. Because horizontally he can like I said, if he tries to bucket and Diddy just Z-drop fairs or bears. Oh, really good nair there, but doesn't quite get the final hit. But yeah, it's definitely safe enough. You can up smash if you can get over there and get the up smash started. You can in fact up smash Diddy's shield, and you will not get hit by banana.
Yeah.
Maybe like completely uncharged or something. It might be -6, but I'm pretty sure it's like -4 or safer, and so that's just not going to get hit by the throw. Because item throws are frame 6 at the fastest, I believe. I mean, maybe there's like dash throws. Like there's something weird where like I think Diddy had like a frame throw dash throw in Smash 4 for literally no reason, and it was so good.
I know Diddy is the best item toss. Right now.
At least one of them, if not the best.
Yeah.
I think that might have been slightly homogenized in this game, but not as much as jump squat. So, because that's the other thing to keep in mind is that if you're worried about Banana, he can like Z-drop Tomahawk Grab or Z-drop Aerial. There's both of them, and Z-drop Grab is something that I think is kind of underused because Diddy's airspeed is so awkward that it's usually not worth it to Tomahawk when you can space your Aerial out instead. But Diddy's got the really weird throw mix-up of down throw if you DI away from Diddy. Like let's say you grab him facing right and he throws and he down throws. If you DI to the right, you get down throw bear for free. But if you hold the other way, if you hold left to avoid that, he gets forward throw forward air. So it's like 22 or something because the forward throw is like 10 or 12, and then the forward is like another 10 or 12.
I know it's a DI mix-up, but there's also down throw side B, which does like I think it does like as much as.
And that might be a mix-up on just with DIOA versus DI. Maybe he has just down throw DI mix-up that I wasn't even aware of. But I know about the down throw bear versus down throw forward throw, or the forward throw fair one, and that's a bunch of really high damage because often it's double back, which is literally like 25, 30%.
Yeah.
And that's not factoring the fact that he can also just up throw. But just up throw is one of those things where you have to look at your stage position and where they are and how much you can get off it. So that's why I think a lot of Diddy's opt for the throw mix-ups, because they do more damage. Because up throw is what, like 8% at most? Great 2 frame. Oh, another one! Alright. Floop mixes up the timing a little bit.
Ooh, that's a scary position.
Mainly because the flip jump is, if you flip kick, you can't up special. So yeah, that's very scary. And you have to like air dodge or something. Yeah, he needs to make, I don't want to say he needs to make something happen this stock, but he doesn't want to take a lot more damage, and he will probably need to. That was a really good idea though there, because if the banana fall can trip if it lands too close to the shield. And you can trip with your shield up on banana. It's possible.
Shoutouts to a projectile that gives you free smash attack shield poking.
I mean, only. I guess it doesn't happen to me, but that's my character's a tall thin model. That I think it's just a flat shield poke. But it makes sense. I mean, because the one thing is if you do that and the banana does the trip, then I think you just get another up smash. I think you have the frame time. Because Diddy's up smash is far from lagless, but it's not. It's not Cloud 4 smash. It's not. It's not Game Watch F smash, which has a good chunk of lag. All right, and that's 2-1, and Floop looking like he's got a much better handle on things than in Game 1. Like in Game 2, it was like pretty close, I'm pretty sure, and it looks like he's pulled away a bit. So,
Thor, I'm gonna sub you off after this set.
For bracket.
Yeah, just so you have some time before you set.
Hey, well, I think I might pack up after this too.
So, it's not over yet though. I mean, Big Zeke, we saw good stuff from Game 1. We saw some good setups with the banana to kill, so. Oh, and he's taking a big stage where he can get a lot of space, and the other nice thing about this stage is that that platform probably offers some recovery mix-ups to him, or at least might make it more annoying for Game Watch to drop bombs. Like, he can't do it from high up. He has to do low bombs. Actually, nah. The platform doesn't, I don't think, help him that much in that sense, but it is a good place to potentially pull bananas. And it's a place to camp when you get the lead. And Game Watch camping up there, he's like, all right, I'll just pull banana, and you have fun up there. I'm gonna get this thing that'll help me make the comeback, and then I can threaten monkey flip versus banana throw.
The stupid one at the ground that pulls you away.
Yep, and that's like I said, Diddy with the lead, he can not go. Oh, I like that actually. He was like, I want to see if you're gonna like ledge jump or something, and then Floop rolled, which I don't think Zeke was ready for. But that was good because it was like you have to retreat to this platform where I can set up the banana throw monkey flip mix up, because you don't want to get command grabbed up there, right?
No.
But.
I remember one time.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing that makes this match annoying, and why I can see Diddy may not like it, is that every area can get hit by up B, I'm pretty sure. Except like well spaced fair bear, maybe. So
Oh my god.
that's why
That's why you have banana.
Yes, banana and monkey flip. Oh no! Just he thought he could grab ledge, but Diddy's airspeed horizontal is actually not very good. The reason Diddy doesn't have as much trouble landing as he should is because of monkey flip. And sometimes YOLO barrels, but it's really monkey flip, and that won't do it yet. No rage, remember, no rage. Would have totally done it with, I don't know, 80% rage probably. I don't see Zeke going for Angel Drop, but maybe it's not good versus Game & Watch specifically because it might be
His
like,
uppie is too good.
Right. Well, what you do is you do it as a ledge trap, where you expect him to ledge jump over it, right? But I guess Floop's not giving him the ledge jumps. So
It's funny. I got to watch 8-Bit Man stream a little bit, and I saw his Diddy. His Diddy is so funny.
yeah, his Diddy's like pretty good, but he seems to think that Diddy's primary objective is to hold forward sometimes, which like he's playing friendlies on streams. That's probably part of it. But I mean, he'll definitely camp some matchups like Bayo I've seen, and I'm like proud of him for that because I feel like he's playing high tiers like they're mid tiers, trying to play him straightforward. Like he does almost no rock cheese.
Surprising.
I mean, it's just funny. Like he'll go for an air side B when you give it to him on a silver platter, but he'll have top and shield, and he'll try to go for like Z drop, like Nair fair 30%. All right, we're making a comeback, corner room. It's like, okay. Whereas there are other Robs who, like, they become predictable because they only want Z-drop, nair, whatever. So.
Yeah, they want that nair Z-drop, like, loop thing that they have to re-grab.
I definitely say from my understanding of having watched his Diddy and watched Zeke, that Zeke is a little more patient, which I think is very valuable against Game Watch.
Yes.
Because I think Game Watch is a character that primarily thrives off punishing aggression and a willingness to swing on shield with moves that are supposed to be safe in other matchups, but aren't here. Excellent punish. That was as much damage as you could get there without potentially a dare up air, and that would not kill here. But the forward smash might with any awkward DI. Never considered bomb as a way to protect yourself from a banana trip. Like, at least force the shield, and that will stop you from the forward smash. So that's good aerial usage by Floop and understanding the situation where you can get a lot of damage if it hits, but if it doesn't. And I don't know if that backer was on purpose trying to cover a jump or if that maybe was a misadequate turnaround. Because if it was, then the fair there is going to stop the banana from being a kill confirm. So that's something I didn't realize Game Watch had in this match. It's good on Floop to use. And now, it's not the opposite of Game 3, but it's starting to look like it, you know? And I think, like I said, the extra space is really helping Zeke, because Zeke is definitely making... Zeke's willing to corner himself, and then he's aware of how Floop wants to cover his way out.
Ooh, yeah.
Wanted to get the banana trip, but Floop air dodged just high enough that it probably could have tried to up you before you landed, and so... Yeah, that's good punish. Like I said, that was some lag. Frame 5, though, by the way, really fast button.
I will say it's amazing on how many game we have 2 like pretty good Game & Watches in Stay now. Not a single one of them like using side B, and I kind of respect that.
Who's the other one? I know of Fluffy, but I thought
Chase or Addict.
I was gonna say I don't know how much Fluffy plays anymore.
No, Fluffy doesn't play anymore.
Oh, okay. We got Game 5 though. Miss your Fluffy. Hope you're doing well.
I miss Fluffy, yeah.
I also miss Vega.
Yeah, same. No, Fluffy's never coming back to the scene, but he like drunk texted me one night and said he was I was his favorite person in the scene.
That's good. Alright, so what do we... Stages seem to matter a decent bit in this set, because it was win, lose on counterpick, win on counterpick, I think. So we have at least 2 wins on counterpick. And, the Game 3 counterpick was the one that they won on Game 1.
Small battlefield.
And this is where Zeke, this is where Floop edged out a win in Game 2. So, I'm not sure what he was going for there. Maybe he just thought he could drift a little bit on the banana and got too cute with it, but that was an odd interaction to start.
Oh, I see. If you do monkey flip and you do the attack, you can attack after it and you'll have less lag.
I think the attack has a little bit less lag, yes. And someone said if you get it correct, I think it's literally like -6 on block or something. Like that. I think if you get a kick like that, where you get a super low, strong kick, it's actually safe on block. I just up it anyway, because I swear it's always too high. Same thing I do to Roy's Nair a lot of the time. Like Roy's like, rising Nair, I'm like, okay, that's at least like -10 or something. But it's one of those like frame data things where it's like you read the data numbers and you have to read them carefully. But yeah, that's a good use of the monkey flip kick, because it's still going to lose to like up the great punish. He was perfectly aware that he plucked banana and that Floop was late on the punish there.
Will, are you doing winners finals?
Yeah, I think where Floop can turn this set around for sure, without judgment, is just if he can find one good back air off stage and carry Diddy off, right?
Yeah.
Because that would kill right now a back air up and you could get back. But otherwise, he's got to find... That's the other thing I've noticed is that Floop's a lot of solid stuff, but until just now, I don't think I'd seen him down smash once. Like, at all. And there, you watch Meister might down smash 3 times in 10 seconds, and like, it's a mix-up. And like, he'll hit them, like he'll hit 2 down smashes in 30 seconds, and like, he knows how to condition for it. And Floop doesn't seem to use that move at all. Which, it's a very high reward move, so the fact that he's using other stuff to kill is... I don't know what the reason for that is. Great key. I mean, if they hit the barrels, then it would have been a tight situation, because you cannot tech out of barrels, but in exchange you can't get stage spike. But wasn't ready for it. And good. Yep. Not sure the DI, Zeke crossed him up, so he tried to cover with a late back air, but Zeke managed with the air dodge out, so that was good defense. And that's what I mentioned, remember, that you want to put aerials out, and Diddy's only good aerials to put out are Nair, which you're almost never going to hit K-Rush with if he drifts away, and forward air, which you use there. But that's caught the landing with the down tilt, and suddenly, I don't know, if Floop doesn't like side B, don't use it, but this is a situation where I will not be surprised to see just a Hail Mary hammer. Wants to rain judgment on this Nintendo monkey.
Yup.
Or Primate or whatever Diddy Kong is.
Simeon. Who knows?
It's the hammer handles. That's the sour spot. Okay, he's alive. Yeah, he's game watch. As long as he doesn't air dodge down there somehow and accident, he's fine. Yeah, I like Floop's corner pressure when I was in the corner, but it feels like some that should be a stop. Nope, just high
Good
enough.
recovery.
I was gonna say I feel like he's trying to cover stuff and Zeke's always just a little bit too far away. Like he's able to just barely go over. I'm not sure if Floop needs to like up B for position then, or if Floop needs to. I don't know. But it feels like he's just not quite fast enough. And that's ZEKE makes me remember, I got hit by that 140. He got hit by that 100.
Sorry to stream.
Big Zeke will take it 3-2.
And Evan and Jade, you too.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom before my set so I don't hold things up.
All right, pleasure commentating with you.
Thank you.